Hello again, and let's see what we're looking at today. This is the Jake from State Farm deck. It's a meme over here in the States. If you're not from the States, basically State Farm is an insurance company, and Jake is their spokesperson. He's supposed to be representative of somebody who works for State Farm and sells you insurance and talks about going the extra mile. And that's kind of what we're doing here. Jake and his crack team of insurers and insurance investigators are here to help you out. Jake has learned some skills and techniques in his Kung Fu classes. He has learned the powerful forearm block. Forearm block is a kind of a dumb strike in a lot of ways. Prevents 2 damage from the opposing minion's next hand strike. Very specifically, only a hand strike. If another round of combat occurs, the minion gets first strike on their next strike. Really never relevant. First strike, still never relevant. Still not likely to be relevant. But we play 8 Jake. The first iteration of this deck ran 15 Jakes. Way too many Jakes. Comically too many Jakes. Don't run 15 Jakes. It's a bad idea to run 15 Jakes. You will have a Jake all the time. We're going to run 8. Why 8? Jake has 1 life. Jake is going to die. Jake has no strength. Jake is going to die. Jake has 0 bleed. Jake is going to die. Jake can give 4 blood to somebody who starts a turn with no blood. That's going to be relevant. Because we're playing a lot of weenies, vampires are going to lose blood. It's inevitable. We are playing forearm block, which will stop them from the basic block, punch, whatever shenanigans it usually causes to be at 0 blood. This is actually really effective with forearm block. It's maybe not as good in some ways as Glancing Blow. Glancing Blow does give you the added option of being able to prevent gun damage, but it's 1 damage. You're waiting a whole turn for your next card. And it doesn't help you if you end up in a situation where you do go another round. Forearm block still might be a benefit to you there. You might actually get in a first strike that stops another round of combat from going on. Maybe. Who knows? So minions are going to lose blood. Jake can fill them back up. We're also playing 9 Life in the Cities because we do want to cycle through cards pretty well. And again, minions are going to be without blood. We're also playing a Bleeding the Vine because our total cost of our crypt is fairly inexpensive. And if we can be in a situation where we don't have to pay for that stuff, that's just bonus money for us. So gonna be a very useful card, potentially. Even the turn we put it down, if it stops a whole turn of Masters from being played, who cares? It's earned its value. Playing 5 effective managements, I don't feel like it's as essential in this deck to play these because we are playing Heavy Dominate, Light Obfuscate, 1 of Interceptor. Interceptor, kind of an interesting and weird card. It gives you the ability to play other copies of those cards. Most importantly, it allows you to play those cards at Superior. This can be relevant because we can govern. Some of our 2 caps can govern down to 1 caps, if need be. Which honestly actually is not irrelevant in this deck. It also allows us to give some of our Obfuscate vampires the ability to even play Govern the Unalliance. We're playing 2 of Carlton, mostly because he's annoying, and because Jake Washington, if you get him out on turn 0, can go get you, or on turn 1 can go get you a Carlton. And if you start a game with a Carlton in play, people are not going to be your friend. You can do even better if you start the game with a Gregory Winter in play. But my favorite is when Jake starts hacking. Now, I understand. The theme of the deck is this is supposed to be State Farm, right? An insurance company hacking? Why would the insurance agents do that? That's how it works. Not trying to get conspiratorial, but insurance companies harvest a lot of data, and they use that data to get a lot of information about how to set your rates. Effectively, they're hacking. They're using their computers in a way that will hack. Beyond that, we've got some change of targets. Obviously useful if we get bounced or if we just don't want to get blocked. Some leverages, because we're going to get the edge, inevitably. Veil Legions, because we got Obfuscate. Then we're deflecting and delaying like you're supposed to do. And then Uncoiling, because there's going to be some way, usually an event, that is going to take out a lot of your weenies. This stops that. I ran the deck before. I've got a video of it playing. It plays through pretty well. I think it's a lot of fun and worth trying. It is a nice and interesting spin on your standard weenies with Dominate deck. Give it a try if you want. If not, don't. Matters not to me. Thanks, everyone. Take care.